welcome back. I'm the host that's made almost entirely out of chocolate pudding. And strangely, I'm proud of that. Soon, finance company CIT is going to be sliding into bankruptcy. Here's a story that, honestly, I couldn't give a flying crap about just a few weeks ago, but something seemed wrong. Because this institution, I never heard of it before. Now, I'm not, exactly, somebody you should listen to for financial advice. But something seemed wrong in this. All the other major financial institutions, get these bailouts, but this one, no. Unlike other lenders, CIT's bankruptcy could cause, quote, an avalanche of bankruptcies. We're now starting to find out this, according to the president of the American Small Business League. Here now is Charles Payne, CEO of WStreet.com. He is also with the Fox Business Network. How are you, sir?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. Pudding?
Pudding is absolutely great.
Oh, you already?
I was trying not to eat it all before the commercial was over.
No, that's cool. Listen, it's Friday, and the whole world is upside down today. I can't take it anymore. But the CIT thing bothered me. I didn't know why at first, except why was this the first one? And it's the fourth largest bankruptcy.
Right.
Tell me who these people are.
CIT is the largest lender to small and medium-sized businesses in this country.
Hold on just a second. The largest lender of small and medium-sized business.
Right.
Largest lender.
Largest. $75 billion worth of business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it for the people from medium, like Dunkin' Donuts, to small companies?
And a lot of retailers, listen, these smaller businesses, they get these contracts, but they don't get paid for a while. Okay. They can take their contracts, give it to CIT, get paid a certain, like 80%.
So in other words, anybody who's getting ready right now for Christmas, they got to buy all the stuff.
Right.
But they can't pay it off until in January. This is the way small business is done.
Absolutely.
It's always done that.
Absolutely.
It's like farmers. They buy their seeds, they take a loan, then when the crop comes in, they pay it later.
Right.
Right? Okay. So now, what is the percentage of jobs that are created by small and medium-sized businesses?
Right now, I'd say 99.9%.
99.9% by small and medium-sized business.
Absolutely.
Huh. So when I'm looking at, I could bail out Wall Street, where maybe they're going to have to sell their house and their boat, or I could bail out Main Street. Why did we pick Wall Street?
Glenn, it is so baffling to me. Particularly, let me tell you my theory.
Say it.
I sincerely believe that the president has a real fixation against rich people being rich, and I think that it's that the only way you can change the culture.
Hang on just a second. I speak his same language. Let me translate. The president is a Marxist. Next.
Okay. I think it's more of a Voltaire socialist France thing than Marxism. I think he does...
Whatever.
Right. The bottom line, though, is there's really this real serious effort, I think, to not only go after the rich, but to dissuade people from becoming rich. And the average person out there, Glenn, the only way the average person watching this show really can become rich is to become a successful entrepreneur, small business person.
Let me go here. I think that we are setting up a class system. If you're Ted Kennedy, you're rich, you're powerful already. This is what de Tocqueville talked about in Democracy in America. The really rich are at some point going to block the door to stop anybody else from going there. So we're going to have this class system, because if you can't get a loan, if you can't do your business, well then what are you going to do? Right. You got to stay. You stay where we tell you to stay.
There's no doubt about that. I've always argued that the notion of sawing the ladder of success in half just means that there's less upside for the people at the bottom. So you're right. The one class is going to be that sort of middleless class that people don't make too much, they don't make too little, and sort of like a Voltaire novel. We all live in small houses, we grow our vegetables, and we have this community thing. And I think to a certain degree, the president believes that he's doing the right thing in terms of redressing the wrongs of the past, because, the Ted Kennedys of the world and some of these other people might have gotten rich off the backs of slavery, to Ann Coulter's point, Jim Crow laws, or just unfair things. And the way to really fix that, to make the universe right, is to make sure that we can just get a whole new era in this country where we don't want materialism. We don't want too much.
I'm going to go a step further. We are in. It's pudding day on the Glenn Beck program. Of course we're going to go crazy. In a week, I'm working on a theory, Charles, that I'll have you back in a week from Monday. I am going to lay out what I think is going on in this country, part of it, what's going on in this country, or what's happening to us, what our different roads are, and we're transforming. And I believe this president is transforming this country. You don't bail out all the very, very rich and then block the door by stopping the loans from the very small. Hang on just a second. And try to tell me that you are trying to help unemployment numbers when 99% of the new jobs that are happening are coming from small businesses. I'll even say 70%. The TARP money, the stimulus money, all of that money should have gone to 70% of it should have gone to small business.
I agree 1,000,000%. Then you throw on the fact that who's going to pay for health care? Small businesses that make $350,000 a year. So I agree, we're being dissuaded. What happened? You know what bothers me more than anything else, Glenn? We were told that the end of trickle-down economics. This is trickle-down recovery.
Okay. We'll be back in just a second. By the way, all of that stuff will also be in my free email newsletter at glennbeck.com. Charles, thank you so much.